Way. I still had to work the farm.
Okay, well, looking here, our next fight up should be the big one here. Everybody's been waiting for.
Main event.
Coming to the cage from Cincinnati, Ohio, Mojo Horne.
I'm Billy Mojo Horne. I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm a freestyle fighter. I'm a firm believer in you fight the fight, not the fighter. I'm just going to go in there and work the tools that I've been given, give it everything I got, leave it in the ring, make sure I'm on top at the end of the fight.
Mojo always brings a big crowd.
All right, here he is, one of MMA Big Show's most popular.
His opponent from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Lopes.
I am Lucas Lopes. I originally from Brazil, Natal, Rio Grande do Norte. I'm trained Jiu-Jitsu and Muay Thai, wrestling. I'm ready all the time, man. I'm ready for all situations, stand up, ground and power, doesn't matter, I don't care. Whatever, this doesn't matter for me. This is my life, I'm fight.
All right, here we go. Sending in the Sean announcer. Let's get this big one on the way. This is two very experienced fighters that are ready to do business in this cage tonight.
I've been looking forward to this fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is not the last fight of the evening, but it is the main event! Introducing first the fighter to my right, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 6 feet tall and weighed in at 185 pounds. Representing Seiken Martial Arts and Jim Kelly's Cincy Jiu-Jitsu Academy from Cincinnati, Ohio, the former MMA Big Show champion, Billy Mojo Horne! And his opponent to my left, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall and weighed in at 184 pounds. Representing American Top Team from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Lucas Lopes!
No reason to boo there. Coming from a team like American Top Team, one of the top in the country, this guy's got experience.
Oh yeah, just it's the local fans.
Okay, listen up,
supporting
fighters.
the local
You
fighters.
both receive your instructions in the back room. I expect you to listen to my commands at all time. Have a clean, fair fight. You got any questions, Blue? Any questions, Red? Let's touch them up. Prepare to fight.
Danny, if I could say one thing, personally knowing Mojo very well and training with him for many years before I left for the Army, this guy doesn't know quit. We've seen many times he's been bloodied, beaten, and battered, and he continues to bang.
I tell you what, I've been looking forward to this fight for a long time. They were supposed to fight before. They're both gonna. If they keep it standing up, it's gonna be nasty. I mean, it's gonna be real nasty.
And here they go. We know Mojo Horne works with Rob Radford, who we were talking with here earlier. Rob Radford's one of the top boxing coaches in the country. A nice inside leg kick by Lucas Lopez when Mojo overcommitted that right hand, but Mojo very quickly pulls in the side guard.
Yeah, Lucas Lopez is a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, so he's probably going to be a little bit more comfortable on the ground here. Mojo really likes to fight on the ground, though. I think he'll be all right once he gets hit moving.
He'll be okay. Mojo trains with guys like Rich Franklin, Jim Kelly, who's one of the most top-notch jiu-jitsu guys out there right now. His original start in jiu-jitsu was from George Gurgel, so he's got a lot of experience. And one thing you'll see about Mojo Horne is he will keep his composure in this fight.
Always an exciting fight when Mojo gets in the cage.
Lucas Lopez is doing a great job of controlling here. You can see he's completely out of the half guard right now, and he's crossed over into side control, and he's going to be looking to take mount. And Mojo Horne very, very quickly gets back into side control.
When I was talking to Lucas earlier today, he was telling me about, he's going to use his 10 years experience in this fight, the number of fights he has to his advantage, try to keep it calm. Mojo getting up on his feet. He's going to try to keep it calm and just try to use his experience because he knows Mojo really fights with a lot of passion and, some heart and some emotion. So let's see what happens.
Mojo needs to slow down. You see him take a couple deep breaths, slow down, get his composure. He works with Neil Rowe, who we know Neil Rowe is one of the top Muay Thai coaches in the area here. And he knows he's got these Muay Thai skills, but right now he's frustrated and he's trying to push it too much.
Mojo has his mouth open. Looks like he's a little gassed a little bit.
There comes the kicks. Here comes the kicks you'll see, folks. Taking out that lead leg, for those of you that's not familiar with fighting, is a big play. You make a guy switch his stance and go into a stance he's not used to, everything comes hard. Defense, not just the striking, defense and everything becomes harder when you're in your unconventional stance.
We call it cutting the tree down.
Absolutely. Very, very weak shot attempt there. Mojo Horne's looking to get a guillotine. You got to believe here you're going to see a knee or an uppercut raising back up. You can hear the crowd screaming for the knee. Nice head move by Mojo Horne. Slipping off. Lucas Lopez is throwing a sloppy jab, and Mojo Horne is slipping that jab and rolling in with that uppercut and a phenomenal takedown now. Let's see some ground and pound by Mojo Horne. Now let's see here, America Top Team is definitely no slouch when it comes to the ground game. And you gotta believe Lucas Lopez has some phenomenal ground game training partners down there, and we'll see what he does under pressure here because Billy Mojo Horne knows how to pound the ground. You see him get Josh Haynes down in a few fights ago. He can get down there and bang with the best of them.
Oh, and then when he fought Brandon Seguin, those elbows he threw, they were just phenomenal. Laid Brandon Seguin wide open.
Oh, he's going to take his back. He's got one hook in. He's got to be careful. He's got his other hook in.
Now he's got to flatten him out to get more control.
Got to be careful because if he gets rolled over, he's going to be pinned against the cage. Punches are coming down now. This could stop. It's softening him up, folks. A lot of these punches, aren't going to knock a guy out, but it's softening him up to get him in the position you want. Just like you hear, Danny, you said, you want to flatten him out.
Just takes all the angles and leverage away from you. When you're flat out like that, it's hard to breathe.
Absolutely. And when your hips are flat, you have no strength to be able to get yourself bridged up in any kind of pass or anything.
Well, like John Hackelman always says, if someone controls your hips, they control your soul. So, now in mount. Watch if he gets in the mount again, watch the elbows. Mojo likes to throw those real solid elbows.
Oh, he's got a rear naked right now. Let's see if it works. It'd be impressive if he taps a brown belt with this. It's deep, it's over.
Wow. Wow.
Didn't even get out of the first round.
Redemption.
Billy Mojo Horne showed him who made business tonight, folks. Brown belt from American Top Team or not, Billy Mojo Horne came in and took care of business. And you see, like you were talking about earlier, Danny, the sportsmanlike conduct. Billy, the first thing he does is go over and Mojo congratulates him.
I mean, you know, really, there's nothing more heartbreaking when you lose. And it just, you know, to show love towards the person you just fought, that's the ultimate compliment.
He needed this win, too. He's had a couple fights where he had a couple losses and a couple fights he barely pulled through, but he dominated this fight. From the get-go, Mojo Horne dominated this fight. Let's take it to the ring with Sean, the announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this fight at 4 minutes and 10 seconds of round number 1 by submission due to rear naked choke, Mojo Horne!
You can see the emotion in his eyes, Josh. He's really wanted to win this fight.
Absolutely. He is absolutely ready for it. Let's go to the ring here with our announcer.
All right, we are in the cage right now. We're showing you Mojo's mom, Barb. She sat next to me during the whole fight. She was screaming so loud. She was going, Bill, choke him, Bill. That's what your mom was screaming during the fight. She sat right next to me. You listened to her.
I did. You gotta listen to Mom.
You definitely do. Talk about that fight. What was going through your mind?
Choke him, Bill, choke him.
What won it for you?
Man, I got the greatest coaches in the face of the earth, man. I got Rob Radford, he's my boxing coach. He's yelling at me the whole time. We got Jim Kelly from Cincinnati, Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. I got Pedro Sauter came out to see me fight, man. And I got Neil Rowe from Seika Martial Arts. They came out, that's why I won.
Well, and because of the crowd. Let's hear it from Mojo, the hometown winner of the main event. R&R Television would like to give you this. It's 4 days, 3 nights Carnival Cruise. I think you definitely deserved it. Enjoy.
Heck yeah, I'm gonna be on a boat, y'all.
All right, well, that wraps up not our last fight of the night, folks, but definitely it was the main event.